Yo, I'm excited for this one. I'm excited to talk to you guys about this one. I'll give y'all a chance to hop in. But if you see the title, you already know what this video is about. Pretty much, it's a Q&A for Virility. Natural testosterone booster that actually works. It's the best testosterone booster ever. I put together one of the greatest and one of the most interesting combinations of a formula that successfully has worked for me, and I believe it's going to work for millions of other men. All right, that's what this video is about. I'm excited to answer your questions, and just to put this out there, if you're worried about, oh, when is the other video going to come out, don't worry. That's the next video I'm going to upload, and it's literally me breaking down each ingredient that's in Virility, and it's going to pretty much explain to you. I'm going to explain to you how it works. I'm going to explain to you the benefits of each ingredient. And if it's too much information, because some of the ingredients are so impactful and so awesome that, I might have to do one ingredient for one video, That's how awesome some of these ingredients are, and that's how many benefits are in some of these ingredients. So without further ado, yo, salute to everybody that just hopped on the video. Go ahead and throw a like on the video if you in here and you watching this video now. If you on the Q&A live, throw a like on the video. If you're excited about Virility coming out, it's the best natural testosterone booster on the planet. And once I release this thing, it's gonna change the world. It's gonna change the whole concept of testosterone and naturally building that and having the right resources to do that. You understand? So if you're on this video right now, go ahead and throw a like on the video, and let's get started. Also, go ahead and chat. Put in the chat where you from, where y'all from. Anybody, all y'all that's watching me, put in the chat where you from before we get into this, y'all. And which I'm super excited about. Man, I'm so excited to share this to the world. I've been enjoying it. I've been reaping a lot of benefits. It's been hard for me to hold this thing in this entire time. People been asking me questions like, yo, man, how are you doing this? How are you getting lean? How are you, hey, yo, what up, Nawarf? Salute to Saudi Arabia. Man, I hope one day I can slide out there if I can even come, I don't know what's up with that country right now, but salute to you and Saudi Arabia. Much love. But anyway, it's been hard for me to hold this stuff in, man. I've been getting a lot of results, and people, they're like, man, what's going on? You're doing this, man. You're getting leaner. You're also retaining muscle. You're looking jacked. Just a number of things, guys. It's just a number of things, and I'm just so excited to finally bring this to the world. I'm so excited to bring to you guys something that's gonna help you, man. I get a lot of messages. I get a lot of emails of guys hitting me up, man. I'm going through this. I'm going through erectile dysfunction. I'm going through, gynecomastia. I'm going through so many different things. I get so many different emails from guys. Man, what do I need to do to raise my sex drive? What do I need to do to combat anxiety and feeling depressed and all these things, man? A lot of the times it's hormonal. And a lot of men are dealing with either low testosterone or right underneath average testosterone. And I'm so excited to bring this to you guys. So, without further ado, y'all can let y'all questions fly about it, all right? Now, Virility, while y'all getting everything together and figuring out what y'all gonna ask me, Virility came from, for one, my need that needed to be met. I was going through different symptoms. My sex drive wasn't right. I had trouble maintaining an erection. I wasn't building muscle the way I wanted to build muscle. It was very stressful for me because I knew inside I was like, yo, I would be with a woman. I'm like, man, I want to pound this pussy right now. I want to go in on this chick. I'm so excited. And what I finally realized after time progressed, I realized that I was very I had performance anxiety. I had performance anxiety, yo. It wasn't that my joint wouldn't get hard. It's just I was anxious about my performance. I was too much in my head. I was too worried about, yo, is she gonna like it? Does she think it's big enough? Does she is she gonna enjoy it? It was performance anxiety. And the funny part is the whole time I had potential. I was great. I was good, you know. But at the same time, my testosterone played a major key in why I was having those issues as well. See, when we boost our testosterone naturally, right, or just in general, you'll notice that anxiety will fall off, you know. Being depressed and nervous, that stuff is gonna fall, man. It's gonna fall, unless you really, really deal with the deep issue while you're anxious, and it's not hormonally based. Even if you do, I believe that boosting your testosterone will really help and aid you even in anxiety. So, to go back to virility, I put together this formula to attack all of these things, to attack anxiety, to attack depression, to attack estrogen being too high. Estrogen stopping you from building testosterone. I also put something in it that will help beard growth, help you with hair loss. I get a lot of people, they're like, man, I want to raise my testosterone, but some of this stuff, it might attack DHT and boom, 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 boom. Virility it's meeting every area, guys. That's the best way I could put it. Every ingredient in this formula is meeting every area. So if you're worried about balancing your estrogen while you're raising your testosterone, I have stuff in it that's going to help you do that. If you're worried about hair loss, because DHT is getting too high, you're like, oh no, I don't want to lose my beard. I don't want to lose hair on my head. I have something in it that's going to help with that. All right. So sex drive. Not only will the stuff that's already boosting your testosterone boost that, but I have stuff in it that's gonna also boost your sex drive even more, guys. So this thing is amazing, all right? It's super duper amazing. Now, go ahead and throw a like on the video. If you hopped on here, just hopped on here, go ahead and throw a like on the vid, all right? Now, all right, so let me see what questions y'all asking, because I see one question somebody's asking about. They said, do you have a website with your products? So listen, here's the deal with that. Virility is not completely released yet. Pretty much what I'm doing is I've built and developed a pre-order list. I'm only taking 55 men, all right? And still some spots left, but it's getting filled up, all right? So pretty much if you want to get on that pre-order list, what you have to do is follow me on Instagram at superhuman.athletics. Once again, that's at superhuman.athletics. Follow me there, DM me, pre-order list, please, and I will add you to it. If you don't have an Instagram, email me. Email me at blacksupermancoaching@gmail.com. Once again, that's blacksupermancoaching@gmail.com, all right? And I'll add you to the list by email. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into some of these questions, y'all, because that's what this video is about. It's a Q&A. So let me go ahead and get into it now. All right. So somebody says, does DIM affect prolactin? Pretty much. DIM is very awesome because it's gonna help balancing hormones. It's gonna definitely help with attacking bad estrogens, but not just that, also getting bad estrogen out of your liver, detoxifying your body, right? So DIM does have an effect on certain hormones. Prolactin, if you got a lot of prolactin, then that's probably, why you might be having some issues if you are. But as far as it affecting prolactin specifically, I don't think that it will have a huge effect on that. DIM is more or less a detoxifier, okay? And it does very, very good with hormones. So if your prolactin is super high, them could possibly aid and balance that. All right. So keep that in mind. All right, another question. Already answered that. All right. What would you do if you're surrounded by depressed and nervous people on the daily, but you can't get out of the situation until you're 18 years old? I'm 17. Okay. What's your name? Braulio, Andre. All right, Braulio. And look, if y'all just hopped on the video, go ahead and throw a like on the video now. Braulio. So if I was in a situation where I was surrounded by, you said nervous people and depressed people. Make sure I read you right. Depressed and nervous people on the daily, but you can't get out of the situation. It's funny you asked me that. It's probably the reason why it's divine timing and it was meant for you to ask me that. But I've been in a situation like that before, and what I could tell you is you have to learn how to really focus on yourself, right? We grew up in a world that makes us believe that focusing on yourself is selfish. And though it sounds like it, it's not. The only time when focusing on yourself is selfish is when you're willing to focus on yourself and hurt others. You know, other people are being hurt by the ways that you're focusing on yourself, right? Other people are being hurt. Other people are being damaged by your self-focus. So with that being said, you want to focus on yourself. You want to focus on what do you need to work on with yourself? What issues are you having? Are you depressed in any way? Are you nervous in any way? Do you have any issues with nervousness or depression? What can you improve in your life? What issues do you need to work on? Because once you begin to do that, you start to realize, okay, I'm so focused on these people and what they need to work on. I have shit that I need to work on with myself. Maybe if I become consumed by what I need to fix with myself, I can improve my life. That can take my attention. And then once I get to a better state, I can maybe even help them. You understand? If you're anything like me, because I know all too well about that. I know all too well. Hey, you're welcome, Braulio. And I want you to know, I know all too well about having your attention on other people and looking at their issues and what they need to fix. And all it does, bro, is it stops us from growing because we're so focused. And it could be people that we care about, you know, or it could be people that get on our fucking nerves. It could be people that get on your damn nerves, or it could be somebody that you love, right? The thing that we have to learn how to do is we have to let people learn on their own. We have to let people continuously walk in the life that they're walking in, walk in the fallacies that they're walking in, and let them see where that'll take them. You see, if we waste too much energy on trying to help these people that don't want to help themselves, now we're stopping ourselves from using that energy to better us. So my best thing I could give you, piece of advice I could give you, is focus on yourself and figure out what you need to work on. What is it that you need to do? You know, what kind of project could you work on to make your life better? Love yourself. Are you loving you? Figure out if you're loving you. I know too well about this, man. I put so much focus and so much energy into where I felt like people needed to improve and grow to the point where I just said, fuck myself. And at the end of the day, that's selfish. That's really selfish. You understand? So hopefully that translated well. If it didn't, comment below and I got you. But that's some of the realest stuff that I had to learn. And it took me until 32 to really. All right, let me see. All right, what if that person is your baby mama? Every day seems to be struggle with her. She seems to be one person one day and another person another day, acting different around certain people, can't understand it. Woo! Yo, y'all asking some powerful questions right now. And I know this is divine intervention. Y'all are supposed to ask me this. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm on earth. Because y'all asking me about stuff that I specifically deal with. And I've had to grow and accept Man, it's been rough. It's been crazy rough. All right, it's been super rough. But anyway, this is what I'm gonna tell you, man. That person is your baby mom, right? She acts different around certain people. She's making a scene about certain things. You know, she might use your baby as a pawn. She might be using your children, your kid, as a pawn against you, right? The truth is, man, most baby mothers that act like that have issues. You understand? Have deep rooted issues, and they go deeper than you. And you know, most of the time they're not even aware of it, right? The best thing that you could do, and it was hard for me to accept this when I was younger. It was so hard for me to accept this, right? The best thing that you could do is don't engage. Don't engage with her. You understand? Don't engage. Don't tolerate that kind of behavior. Now, wait. I got a quick question for you. This is your baby mom's, right? Are y'all together or are y'all not together? Because that's gonna kind of change the advice I'm gonna give you. I don't want to, I don't want to give you the wrong advice, right? Because it depends on if y'all are together or not. Are you and your baby mother together? And while I'm waiting for you to respond and chat in the chat, I'll continue to expand on that. Not just with baby moms, but you got to understand with people in general, man. If people are deliberate, if people are toxic, if people are difficult and complex, you're like, yo, every time I get around this person, something always happens. It's always a complicated situation. It's not going normal and smooth. It's because the person is complicated. It's because the person is dealing with things inside of them, right? That's complicated for them and they hate it. It's because they're dealing with feelings inside, whether it be anxiety, whether it be shame, whether it be hurt, whether it be embarrassment, whether it be insecurities. It's hard for them to regulate those feelings. So what they do is they evoke it and provoke it in other people, right? And once they can get a rise out of other people, they feel free. But little do they know, they still ain't free. They're still miserable. They still gonna go through the same shit. But that's just the way that they try to deal with it. That's the way that they try to deal with the fact that everything that's going up in here with them is so complicated. They don't like the anxiety that they're feeling. They don't like the shame that they feel. They don't like their current state of who they are as a person. They don't have any a sense of self. You understand? They don't have a sense of self. And when people don't have a sense of self, when people go through things inside and they can't regulate it, the people closest to them or the people that they quote unquote blame for something are the ones that they evoke these feelings on. And once they see a rise out of people, once they see people exhibiting the exact feelings that they feel inside, they feel normal. They feel okay now. They're like, okay, cool. Whew. You understand? But it's only for a short amount of time. Then those same feelings come right back. Now it's a roller coaster because you're fighting with her, she's fighting with you, or you're fighting with this individual, they fighting with you, and they still miserable because now, you know, you're resisting it. So with all of that being said, the best thing I could tell you is, with people like that, don't engage with them. Don't invalidate them because they want you to invalidate them. They want you to. They want you to invalidate the shit out of them. Because then they can separate themselves from you, right? And feel like, okay, I'm being persecuted. Okay, oh, I'm the victim now, right? And now they're gonna try to point you out as the bad person, when really they are the ones who got these fucking issues, right? And they want to make it seem like you're the one with the issues. They want to project that shit on you. So that was a lot of information I just gave you. All right, and let me see what y'all response was. Okay, you said, Brilliant said, don't tolerate disrespect. Yeah. That's 100% dead. As soon as that happens, that's non-negotiable. You understand? So it depends on what kind of experience you're having. If somebody's putting their hands on you, she want to fight you and get physical, oh hell no, don't tolerate that shit. Cut off everything, cut off communication, conversation. You cannot interact with somebody like that no more, because you liable to choke them up. And you don't want to choke a woman up, because guess what? Now she provoked those feelings onto you, and now you're going to jail. Now you look like the fucking bad guy. You understand? That's how this shit works. That's how it works. That's what they do. They project their energy on the other people because they don't like it. They don't like that they're mad. They don't like that they're anxious. They don't like that they're fucking depressed or whatever they're going through. You understand? Anyway. All right. You said she seems to be one person one day and another person another day, acting different around certain people. Can't understand it. All right. Let's see. Most men would benefit from TRT. All right, make men great again. Hey, bro, I hear you, dog, and I'm definitely gonna come back on that. I'm gonna touch back on that. I don't recommend TRT. The only time I recommend TRT is if if you're older. If you're older and you're physically not capable of producing testosterone the way that you should because of age. That's the only time I recommend that. But anyway, let me go back to what I was saying. He said, yeah, we still together, but my feelings are getting stronger to separate from her. Okay, so diamond pockets. I don't know if you a woman or a dude, bro. I mean, I assume you a dude because you said my baby mom and diamond pockets. I don't know if that's her page or what. But anyway, let me tell you something, dog. If you are with this woman, there's a couple things that I want you to understand. If she's getting physical with you and she's putting her hands on you or some crazy shit like that, nigga, that's non-negotiable. Shut that shit down. You hear me? Shut it down. Because she lacks complete respect for you at that point. All right? That's one thing. Two, you got to ask yourself some questions here. You know, why? That's what I'm saying. I don't know the full dynamic of y'all relationship, so it's hard for me to give you some sound advice. Oh, Diamond Pockets, you said the future clothing line. Hey, salute to your clothing line, bro. You know, I'm doing the same thing, man. Superhuman athletics all day. Salute to Diamond Pockets. And hey, you support me, I support you, man. Hit me up in the email, man, and send me your link to your stuff. I'll copy your stuff, man. Cop my stuff, man. Straight like that. But okay, so you said nothing, not physical. Most times verbal. All right. Another question. When it gets verbal, is she like calling you out your name? Is she saying like, yo, fuck you, motherfucker? Or you dumb bitch? Is she saying things to hurt you? Is she saying things to really dig deep? Like, I don't know your story in life, but say something happened to your mom or something. Does she throw that shit in your face? Or is she one of them types that like to use things that she know will hurt you inside and throw it in your face? You know? You know? Or is she the type that's saying things that she know will hurt you and to throw that in your face? Literally pushing your buttons. You know, it depends on what type of woman you're dealing with, bro, or what type of person you're dealing with, because that'll signify it. At the end of the day, the best thing that I could tell you, despite all that shit, right? You have to start focusing on yourself, bro. You got to start focusing on yourself. You have to accept that you cannot change her, that you can't change her, that you can't fix her, that it's not your responsibility to fix her. But obviously she has some serious things inside that she needs to deal with. And guess what? You can't deal with it for her. You can't fix it for her. You understand? So you're going to have to start accepting that. You're going to have to start accepting the fact that whatever it is that's wrong with her, you can't fix it. Whatever it is that causes her to act like this and act however she acts or gets crazy verbal with you, disrespecting you, acting different around other people, saying shit that she shouldn't be saying around other people, like just doing things. Understand that you can't change that. The only thing that you can change is yourself. And you have to focus on changing you. You got to focus on what it is that you need to do for yourself, right? That'll change the dynamic of that relationship. You also need to understand that you're a king. You're a man, you're a king, right? And whether she know it, or whether you know it, or whether she accept it, she's with you for a reason, and you give her something that she needs. More than likely it's attention. More than likely it's attention, validation. Use that to your advantage, man. And don't let nobody take advantage of you like that, bro. Straight up. All right. Now, let me go back. So my man, okay, he left the video. I know I went. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I went in on that, man. But that's a real that's a serious subject for me, because I know all too well about dealing with women like that. And at the end of the day, it's them, it's their issues, but it's us though. We choose people like that. We got to figure out what it is that's going on within us that causes us to choose people like women like that. To choose women. Why are we choosing women like that? What's going on in here? What are we looking for? Why are we attracted to that type of energy? We got to fix us, because we can't fix them. But anyway, back to testosterone. Back to the testosterone booster, because that's the whole point of this whole video, right? I had to go in on that. I'm sorry, y'all. It is what it is. But yeah. So back on the testosterone booster thing. So let's see, Jonathan Nathaniel. Yo, what up, Jonathan Nathaniel? Salute, homie. So back to this testosterone booster. Honestly, man, it's absolutely amazing. The formula is crazy. Some of the things that's actually in it. All right, Diamond Pockets, man. Salute, fam. And you can stay on here, of course. I ain't farewelling you. You can stay on here. But anyway, so some of the ingredients that's in this. One ingredient is saw palmetto berries, right? Saw palmetto berries. And I'm gonna do a video later on all these ingredients and give y'all more, information on that, specifically on how to benefit you. But saw palmetto berries are super duper beneficial, man. They help with a lot of things, balancing your hormones. It helps with keeping your prostate at a healthy size. It also helps with hair loss. It also helps with, keeping estrogen straight, keeping DHT at a healthy level, and not getting it too far out there. You understand? Saw palmetto berries. So that's one of the things that I put in this supplement and this testosterone booster, because one, I was very curious about that. I did a lot of research on that, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna figure out the best amount of each ingredient and put it all together, right? And that's one of the reasons why I put saw palmetto berries in it. Oh, turmeric, yeah, turmeric is an awesome antioxidant, man, and anti-inflammatory, man. Turmeric is great. Definitely good, man. I recommend turmeric. So that's one. And then another one that I have in it is hawthorn berries. Now, man, hawthorn berries are amazing for you, man. Super duper amazing. Until I actually took it and tried it, I realized how powerful they were. Hey, how you doing, man? Good. I saw how powerful and amazing they were, and I was like, man, this is great. Like, yo, benefits out of this world. Hawthorn berries that help you lose weight. Man, don't worry, I'm gonna do another video on it later. Okay, so just stay tuned. That'll be my next video. The ingredients in Virility, and live. So stay tuned. Once I get out the shower, I'm hopping back on live. All right. Talk to y'all then.